Ever wondered how your favourite beer is made? Let's embark on a journey to unveil the secrets of beer brewing. Beer, often referred to as liquid bread, has a rich history that dates back to the dawn of civilization. Its cultural significance is etched in the annals of time, from ancient Sumerians who worshipped a goddess of beer, to medieval monks who brewed in monasteries. Today, it's a beloved global beverage, uniting people in celebration, commiseration, and everything in between. At its core, beer is a simple concoction of 4 basic ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Water forms the base, malted barley provides the sugars, hops add bitterness to balance the sweetness, and yeast, well, yeast is the magical catalyst that transforms these humble components into the frothy delight we know as beer. Now that we know what goes into beer, let's delve into the fascinating process of brewing. The first step in brewing is malting. This is where our malted barley comes in. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is malting? Well, it's a fascinating process where barley is given a good soak in water, then allowed to sprout in a controlled environment, a process we call germination. But don't get too attached to those sprouts, because we promptly halt their growth by drying them out in a kiln. This step-by-step process is not just for fun, it's crucial. It's here that we develop the enzymes needed to convert the grain's starches into sugar. And sugar is the key ingredient that yeast will later feast on to produce alcohol and carbon dioxide. It's a beautiful dance between nature and science, where we harness the power of germination to create the sweet beginnings of our beer. After malting, we move on to the next step: mashing. Mashing is where the magic starts to happen. In the world of brewing, mashing is akin to a magician's hat. It's here that our malted barley, once a simple grain, steps into the limelight. Mixed with hot water, it undergoes a remarkable transformation. The remaining starches in the malted barley are converted into sugars, birthing a sweet liquid known as wort. But the magic doesn't stop there. We then turn to the process of lautering. Picture this: the wort is like a precious nectar, and the grain husks are the unwanted debris. Lautering is the meticulous process of separating these two. It's a bit like panning for gold, except in this case, our gold is the sweet, sugary wort. So we've uncovered the sweetness, separated it from the chaff, and now we're left with our sweet wort, ready and raring to go. With our sweet wort ready, it's time for boiling. Boiling is where our wort truly starts its journey to becoming beer. This critical stage is when hops leap into our bubbling brew, bestowing bitterness, flavour, and a delightful aroma. Think of hops as the pinch of spice that adds zing to a savoury stew. Once the boiling is complete, the wort needs to cool down, just like we all need to relax after a long day. And then enter our microscopic heroes, the yeast. These tiny powerhouses are added to the cooled wort, marking the beginning of the fermentation process. Now, yeast might not look like much, but trust me, they are the life of the party. They feast on the sugars in the wort, turning them into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Yeast is essentially throwing a party in your wort, and you're invited to the aftermath. And there you have it, the magical transformation from simple ingredients to delicious beer.